Welcome to this wonderful platform. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this channel for the first time, you are welcome. Please, if you like what you see here, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell. It's very important because it's going to help you to know when I upload a new video. In this channel, I present to you news on daily basis on what is happening in the whole world, especially in Nigeria and in Biafra land. Yes, I'm Mother Biafra. I bring to you Biafra news. So before I do that, what I always do is that I analyze it and I sit down there to watch the video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. That is why the comment section is there for you to contribute, leave your ideas, your thoughts, your belief about the videos that you have watched. Please, as we are doing this, let us do it constructively. As we hop into today's video, remain blessed. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your massive support in this channel as we watch.
Anambra election, that is our discussion for today. And this message is from the Anambra. Anambrians, if you have any Anambra man or woman around you, please, before they go out to vote on the 6th of November, make sure they listen or they watch this, my message or this video from beginning to the end, so that it will help them to make decision whether they will vote or not. Don't get me wrong. It is your fundamental human right to vote. Right to vote and be voted for. Nobody should deprive you of the right. It is your right to vote, and it is also your right to be voted for. But in Anambra, I have two questions for you all. The first question, on the 6th of November is governorship election in Anambra State. Are you guys willing to vote? In Anambra, will you vote on the 6th of November, or will you sit at home and eat offense salad? I leave you all to answer the question. Anambrians, INEC officials will be expecting you guys on the polling unit to cast your vote, vote your favorite candidates. Are you going to respond, or are you going to vote your favorite candidate on the 6th? INEC is expecting that you people will come out under sun, hot sun, drenched in the rain with your umbrella to vote your favorite candidates. Will you vote on the 6th of November? I am not discouraging anybody to vote, and I can't do that because it is your fundamental human right to vote and be voted for, and nobody should take away your fundamental human right. In Anambra, it is your right to vote and be voted for. But let me lay down my submission so that it will help you to decide what to do, because you can force a horse to the stream, but you can't force the horse to drink water from the stream. You guys have reached the level where you make your own decision. So, but my duty here is to sensitize you, tell you the truth so that you don't die out of ignorance. You don't die because of what you don't know about. My duty is to tell you the truth because I say the truth for a living. In Anambra, what is going on in Anambra State? I'm hearing gunshots here and there. Are they fighting war? And I'm not in Anambra State. I also heard that they have deployed over 34,000 military and police in Anambra State because of the election. How true is that? And that is the truth I've confirmed. But are you aware of that, Anambra, that there are police and army in your streets? That is to say, they are already encouraging voter apathy. Because when you deploy police and army in the streets, with the insecurity going on in Anambra State, then people will be scared of coming out to vote. Now, while are they still continuing with the election in a same environment? Anambra election is supposed to be postponed. They are supposed to have postponed that election and fix the date for another day and come and dialogue with the people, address the insecurities that is going on in Anambra. What is going on? Why the killings? Why the insecurity? But will they postpone the election? They will not. Why? Why did they deploy 34,000 military and police? Because the life of the election is more important than the life of that woman in Zamfara that Boko Haram has just butchered. That election in Anambra is more important than the life of those Christians in Kaduna that bandits have kidnapped. That is why they collected the military and the police that is supposed to be securing, protecting people, Christians, in Kaduna, Zamfara, and the northern part of Nigeria. They took all the police and the military from there and they deployed them to Onitsha, Anambra State. because that election is more important to them than your life and your properties. Do you get the picture? Is it clear? Is it still blurry? You want me to reiterate on what I've said? That the life, that election is more important than the life of those people Boko Haram have killed, those people bandits have kidnapped. Their lives are not important. That is why I said politicians don't love you. They can't give what they don't have. They don't have love in their DNA. How can they give you what they don't have? So on that 6th of November, many of you will come out to sacrifice yourself. Because this is the artillery for that day. There will be snatching of ballot boxes. It's going to be power tussle, anything for that seat. All the candidates, Soludo, Ifan, Yobanjuba, Apuga, PDP, and APC, all of them are eyeing that juicy seat, that seat of government house, that Anambra state government house, that seat, that governorship seat. Everybody is eyeing it and they will do anything for it. And guess what? You, the voter, are the one. You are the one to suffer it. You will suffer it. They are going to use you to get their seats. That is why the artillery for that day is there will be talks, snatching of ballot boxes. Unfortunately, stray bullets might hit you. You will leave your house, the comfort of your home, to go out to vote for somebody that does not care for you. And stray bullets might get to you, hit you. Police and military, don't forget, they are everywhere. So while they are snatching of ballot boxes, they might be exchanging fire, gunshots, and it might hit you. And there is no assurance that you will leave after 6th of November. Do you get the picture? Are you getting it? Now, are you still going to vote on the 6th of November, or are you going to sit at home and drink coffee salah? Like I said, it is your fundamental human right to vote. Don't allow anybody to deprive you of that. But before you go out to vote again, before you go out to exercise your franchise, don't forget, they said I'm one of those people that I'm a serious advocate of getting your PVC to get a credible candidate. But haven't seen that the structure, institution called Nigeria is not even guaranteed that you're going to leave the next day because of serious insecurity. The foundation is not right. The structure is dead. So I cannot advocate for something that is dead. I love things that I can only advocate for something that is living. And unfortunately, Nigeria is dead. That's why I can't advocate for getting PVC to get a credible candidate. Because is it going to happen? Of course it will not. Now, they tell you that get your PVC. Go and vote. They've forgotten that we voted in Imo State. We voted for Dey and they gave us hope for Zodema. Are you aware of that? Did you vote or did you not vote in Imo State? Who did they vote in Imo State and who is the governor of Imo State currently? Dey won in the Imo State election, and Hope Uzodinma is currently occupying the seat in Ikonso House in Imo State. They still tell you to vote. Before you go out to cast your vote, I want you to ask this your favorite candidate one question. Ask Ifanyoba, Andioba, Charles Soludo, the PDP candidate. I don't know his name, that's why I'm not mentioning his name. Ask these people, where are their children? On that day of the election, where will their children be? Let me give you an insight of what will happen or where their children might likely be. Let me give you an expo of where the children of this your favorite candidates will be on that day of the election. The children of your candidates will be in one of the islands. Do you know what they will be doing there? They will be chilling, eating shawarma and pizza, drinking fruit juice. And maybe white people will be serving them drink. After which, they will enter their room and sleep peacefully. And guess what again? They will take their smartphones and be watching while they are humiliating you. While you come out to vote, the children of the politicians that you love so much, they will be watching you while police is harassing you, molesting you, flogging you, slapping you. They will watch the way talks will be snatching of ballot papers, snatching of ballot box. They will be seeing the way they are giving you 1 cup of rice, 500 naira, and they will be smiling. While they are watching, they will be calling the waitress or the waiter, please give us fruit juice. They will use you and be chilling. And guess what? You, the voter, will come out under her sun to vote for their father, while their father is taking the money to treat their children right. Their children are enjoying with your money. Because Ifanyoba is a senator, and Dioba once a senator, Charles Soludo, former CBN governor. All these people have served under Nigeria, in Nigerian government and still serving. So their children are enjoying, while you, the voter, will come out to sacrifice your life. You will stand under the hot sun. And after voting, they will not give you electricity. They will not give you lights. They will not give you jobs. They will still render you hopeless. The roads will still be dilapidated. Anambra has one of the largest markets in Africa. But I've watched series of videos where there will be one of the videos in Onitsha where one of the markets is on fire outbreak, and these marketers will be calling fire service, calling Obiano, we need fire service for 3 hours. I've even made video regarding that. There is nothing like fire service. The marketers had to help themselves out by going to nearby places to get water to quench a whole market, big markets. That is to say, in Obiano tenure as a governor, there is nothing like fire service, functioning fire service that can help the marketers. And these are marketers that pay their taxes. These are marketers that pay their levy to the government. And when the market is on fire, they will leave them to their fates. And most of the villages where ballot boxes and papers will find their ways into, these villages are underdeveloped. There are villages in Anambra, in fact, almost all the villages in Anambra don't have electricity, don't have good road, don't have good water. But ballot boxes and papers will find their ways into these villages to beg the people to vote. Give them 1 cup of rice, 1,000 naira to vote. And after voting, the people will continue suffering for another 8 years. Do you now understand that these people don't have love? And when you don't have love, you can't give love. Are you still going to vote on the 6th of November? Like I said, it is your decision. It is your right to vote. Don't allow anybody to deprive you of that right. On that day of the election, these governors will come with heavy security to vote. These people that are clamoring, making sure that fighting for this seat is power tussle. Survival of the fittest. When 2 elephants are fighting, the grass will suffer. You, the voter, will suffer it. When they are coming to vote, they will come with serious security. Private or public security. Police and military will be escorting them to vote because there is serious insecurity in Anambra State. But you, the voter, is there anybody securing you? Is your life assured? Do you even have assurance that you're going to live after 60? You don't have assurance. No security for you. You are on your own. You are on your own. After voting, they will go and sit down and chill and be watching what is going on while they send their thugs to snatch ballot box. At the process, maybe there will be stray bullets, and maybe you will break your leg or your hand, or you will not even survive it. Like I said, it is your decision to vote. Anybody that is telling you to vote is your enemy. Just like the case of Uwazirike. There's one video that I watched Uwazirike made recently. He's telling people in that video to go out and vote, whether they are intimidating them or harassing them. It is their right. If you don't know who Uwazirike is, let me give you a brief background of who he is. Let me introduce him to you all. Uwazirike was a failed freedom fighter. He said he's a Masop leader, movement of the actualization state of Biafra. In that video, Uwazirike was telling people, go out and vote. Even if they are molesting you, even if they are harassing you, even if they are intimidating you, it is your right to vote. Uwazirike, I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, are you a freedom fighter or a politician in Nigeria? Uwazirike, let me ask you again. Have you ever voted before? Have you voted in any election in Nigeria? You don't vote, but you are pushing people's children to go out to vote. Are you not ashamed of yourself? A once freedom fighter that failed is now campaigning for APC. I said it that Uwazirike is not mentally okay. Something is wrong with you. You are telling people to go and vote. Vote, nothing will happen. And you are going to hide that day. On that day of the election, you are going to hide. And the same freedom fighter is now campaigning for APC. Telling you people to go and vote for APC. That is a freedom fighter. Somebody that led Masop. A lot of people believed Uwazirike. When Uwazirike was shouting that he will give us Biafra, people believed in him. And people died because of that. Now, that same Uwazirike fighting for Biafra is now APC agents. If you see Uwazirike, tell him that I said that he's not mentally okay. Something is wrong with his head. Although you can't be normal. Anyway, I don't want to talk about Uwazirike because Uwazirike is supposed to be thrown away, forgotten in the dustbin of history. You have failed, and a failure will you be forever and ever. Uwazirike, you were a failure and you will remain a failure. You are telling people to go and vote. Can you tell your children to vote? Have your children voted before? In the face of war, in a place like Anambra, where people are scared of their life, I see people shooting guns, and you're telling them go and vote. In the same environment, they should postpone the election and know what is going on in Anambra. But because their life depends on that election, they will never postpone it at the detriment of people's life. And you're still telling people to come out to vote so that they will be killed because they want to exercise their franchise. Wazirike, you are mentally, you are ill. Something is wrong with your head. Tell Wazirike that I said that. Now, after this whole thing, after this whole stuff, not voting, if you don't vote, they say they will declare state of emergency. But the truth is, just like me, I have exonerated myself from anything that concerns Nigeria and its electoral process because it has never been in my favor. I exonerated myself. I washed my hands away just like Pontius Pilate. I can't be a part of a failed system. So even if you don't vote, maybe they will declare state of emergency. I don't know what will happen, but whatever it is, truth is that we are going to experience serious voter apathy. I can't be a party to a failed government. Let me summarize by asking Anambra again. On the 6th of November, are you going to vote or are you going to sit at home in your houses, drinking offensala, enjoying just like their children will enjoy in the islands all over the world? I leave you to answer the question. Like I said, the choice is yours.
My wonderful people, thank you so much for watching this video together with me. I appreciate your massive support in this channel. Before, if it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Now that we have finished watching this video together, you saw me sitting there watching it together with you. I appreciate you. Let's go to the comment section to talk about it. If it is your first time, subscribe, put on your notification bell. That notification bell is very, very important because